Street. Video obtained by NBC 10 shows a Route 27 bus losing traction and slowly spinning sideways as it goes down the hill. SEPTA says there were no injuries, but the bus has minor damage. Many bus lines are detoured today due to snow and icy conditions. And let's head back out to the roads now. KYW's Connor Bargon joining us live from Drexel Hill, Delaware County. Connor, how's it look?
It's getting messy out here, Kate. I mean, it was messy early this morning from the overnight snow. Then you had the clouds take care of a lot of the snow that was on the main roads. But now the snow that was left over on one of the side streets has become icy because it's so cold and the rain that has started this morning. So, there aren't too many cars out there, out and about, which seems to be moving traffic along. Drivers do say that they need to be careful and watch their speed.
Be sure to be really careful, take it nice and slow, and don't drive too fast.
That's Jay. He said that he saw too many people actually speeding past him this morning.
People, I think sometimes they like to drive too fast in 4x4s and the big trucks. That's what you gotta really watch out for.
Again, Kate, it's raining now. The sidewalks are slick, the roads are slick. So anyone out there for walking or if you're driving, you just want to be cautious today.
And of all days not to speed, this would definitely be one of them. Connor Bargon, thank you.
Campaign 2024 on KYW News Radio.
Former President Donald Trump wins big in the Iowa Republican caucuses. He projects to get about 50% of the vote, 30 points ahead of DeSantis, who finished second. That's the widest margin of victory in the history of the Iowa Republican caucuses. But it was also the lowest turnout caucus in a quarter century. A key factor in that is the dangerously cold temperatures. Here's CBS's Wendy Gillette with more on the caucuses.
The great people of Iowa, thank you. What a turnout, what a crowd.
Former President Donald Trump celebrated his win of the Iowa caucuses at a rally in Des Moines. He also mentioned his mother-in-law, who died last week.
She's up there, way up there. She's looking down and she's so proud of us. And I just want to say to Amalia, you are special, one of the most special people I've ever known.
A senior advisor with the Trump campaign confirms he will attend the start of the second E. Jean Carroll defamation trial in New York City before heading to a rally in New Hampshire. Nikki Haley finished in third place, only a couple thousand votes behind DeSantis. She spoke last night after the results were called.
I want to congratulate President Trump on his win tonight. We have had an amazing 11 months here in the Hawkeye State.
And Vivek Ramaswamy finished fourth with about 8% of the votes, and he dropped out of the race following the results and then endorsed Trump. Up next comes the New Hampshire primaries 1 week from today. There's still an overturned box truck on the Blue Route northbound. With the latest from Stevie, stay with us.
Your news when you need it. Listen to KYW News Radio anytime, anywhere on the free Odyssey app.
Some days, my active psoriatic arthritis makes it hard to get in the game. Now, the ball is in my court. Thanks to treating my skin and joints with Skyrizi, Risankizumab Rizin, a prescription-only 150 milligram injection for adults. Skyrizi helps with less joint pain, stiffness, swelling, and fatigue. For those who also have plaque psoriasis, 90% clearer skin is possible with just 4 doses a year after 2 starter doses.
Don't use if allergic to Skyrizi. Serious allergic reactions and an increased risk of infections or a lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check for infection and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor if you have an infection or symptoms such as fever, sweats, chills, muscle aches, or cough, or if you plan to or recently received a vaccine.
With Skyrizi, there's nothing like clearer skin and better movement, and that means everything.
There's the milk.
Ask your
One of those package delivery folks. Even on cruddy news like this, they still gotta get the mail delivered. No questions asked. Come rain, come shine, come dark of night.
Moments deserve to be set in stone. And at Colonial Marble and Granite, a fully installed granite stone kitchen countertop can be yours for as little as $1,499. Some restrictions apply. See colonialmarble.net for details. Colonial Marble and Granite, the cornerstone of a beautiful home.
Most banks offer you a choice. Or maybe it would be better to say they demand a choice. Technology so you can bank like you want to, or relationships so you can get advice when you need it. But when you choose to bank with Tompkins, you can have it all. Powerful technology and the power of a face-to-face talk about your future. Because both are part of the best banking relationship you'll ever have. Tompkins, your bank of choice. Open an account today at tompkinsbank.com.
I lock up my Old Spice Fiji aluminum-free dry spray to keep that 24/7 lasting freshness safe for myself. Fresh coconuts, palm trees in the wind. It's like catching waves in Fiji. Actually, I just talked myself into a refreshing spritz of Fiji. My Old Spice is missing! No!
At Granger, we're for the ones who specialize in saving the day and for the ones who've mastered the art of keeping business moving. We offer industrial-grade supplies for every industry with same-day pickup and next-day delivery on most orders, all backed by real people ready to help. So you can get the right answers and products right when you need them. Call clickgranger.com or just stop by. Granger, for the ones who get it done.
It's 11:12. Not an easy day for Eagles fans or players. We'll check in after traffic and weather on the 2s. Sponsored by Pasco Metal Recycling. Over to Stevie Reese now in the PJ Fitzpatrick Home Improvement Traffic Center.
Well, we've got the big problem is an overturned truck on the Blue Route northbound, just past Ridge Pike. Everybody needs to stay over to the left. And then there's another problem on the northbound northeast extension, about 4.5 miles past Lansdale. Looks like this must be the left lane that's blocked because it says they hit the barrier. But unfortunately, that's not something that we can see. Everybody needs to slow it down. A lot of these spots on the roads look like they might just be wet, but they could definitely be icy. Eastbound on 422, we're seeing a little bit of a delay out there near Royersford. It's very possible this is also one of those crews that's working really hard to keep up with all the salting, or treating, whatever it is they use these days. So just need to slow down and make sure to give them plenty of space. We're looking at one delay now on 202 northbound. We've got a problem just above the Fraser exit. It looks like a jackknife truck possibly in the right lane. So everybody needs to get all the way over to the left. If you're on 202 northbound, you're going to be going slowly anyway, but get all the way over to the left. We've got an ambulance, we've got fire truck and everything on scene with this. Now in New Jersey, 42, 55, and 295. Those major roads are actually looking pretty good. But again, if you take it slow, it's sort of like, it's rain, you got to slow it down anyway. Well, imagine that rain has got extra slippery with it, I guess. Either way, you just got to keep it slow. Something new also to tell you about, you want to stay away from Valley Forge Road in Worcester Township between Pot